So today we are going to cover some important concepts like we have done up to here. In this entire page, I can see that there are two important things which are left out. The one is nothing but the drop down. When you are placing a cursor or the mouse over here, you are getting some list of drop downs. So this part we are going to cover today. And the another point which is left over here is the scroller. You can see that some scroller is going on. The scroller also we have to see. So scroller we will be dealing tomorrow in the evening hours of IST, and so tomorrow onwards you will be having a class in the evening hours. That is nothing but it's 6 a.m. over here. So it from Thursday it will be like 8:30 p.m. IST. So can someone check and tell what will be the timing? So tomorrow means it will be day after tomorrow over there, I think so.
For
Correct?
CST, 9 o'clock in the morning, sir. For
Okay.
Central Time, 9 o'clock.
Okay. So for CST it will be 9 o'clock
9.
in, yeah. So and another point it's this day after tomorrow for you, right? It's a night time over there now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So let me begin now. I'm considering one HTML page, and here we go. So in the initial stage, what we are going to do is we are just going to display some text over here. Please place your mouse here to see hidden data. I just saved it and I'm going to run it now. So when I'm placing a cursor here, then I should able to see some hidden data. Hidden data is nothing but some data I'm going to display. So what is the data? Let's consider you have placed a cursor. This is nothing but the some data over here. So when I'm going in a simple way, it is displaying the hidden data also directly. So what I need to do is, first of all, this hidden data should be hidden. So in order to make it hidden, I'm just wrapping the data in terms of div, and I'm specifying a class as hidden. You can give your any name over here. We don't have any restrictions. I'm specifying the style. So it's a class. So dot hidden it will be, right. If it is id, then it will be something so called hash. Let me take id. We have dealt with classes. Let's take one example with id as well. So here we go with hash. Let me come back. Now you can see that the data got hidden. So for that purpose, what I have done, I just used display none. Now point number two. So what is our requirement? When I place the cursor on any of the point over here, I should be able to see this data. When I remove the cursor from there, this data should get hidden. Okay, here you go. When you're placing a cursor, then only you are able to see this. When you're removing it, you are not able to. So these things we have to develop for today.
Can you please come again?
Can you come again?
Yes, sir.
Can you
Can you
please?
please come again?
You want me to repeat once again or what?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me repeat once again. So our intention is when we place our mouse on this text, I should
Mm-hmm.
able to see this text. Okay, some hidden
Mm-hmm.
text. When I remove the mouse cursor from here, then this text should get hidden.
Okay.
Okay, still if you have question, once you see the output it will be more clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here this name I'm giving as hide and show, because you might think this is working because of this name. It's nothing like that. These names are just for calling that specific area. So you can see that. Let me remove this from here and show you what exactly we are doing. So you can see that you have placed a cursor. This data is getting displayed over here. So what exactly we needed, when we place a cursor over there, then this text should get displayed. When I remove a cursor from here, the text should get hidden. So for that purpose, what I am doing is, first of all, I need to hide it. By default, this should get hidden. So what I am doing is, I'm writing display none. It means that nothing is going to be displayed of this ID. So this ID is defined in this div. So in this area, nothing is going, this area is not going to be displayed because display is none. If I give display as inline, then it means that it is going to be displayed over there within a line. So, but I don't want to display, so I'm defining as none. So we are able to hide the data. So hiding is a good thing. Apart from hiding, what we need over here is when I place over the cursor over here, it should display some data here. This is what we needed. The hidden data should be visible. So let's write a code for that. So for that purpose, what I'm doing is I'm wrapping this in a div. Okay. So I'm giving one more ID or class, whatever you want, you can specify. I'm giving a name as display, and I'm coming back over here. I'm placing a cursor, still it's not working. So why it's not working? What need to be applied on that? Can someone tell me? If you everything, every answer will be around you. It's like ball roaming around you. You are seeing a ball. The only thing is you have to catch the ball. So you have to think in general about that. If you start thinking in general, when you are putting a cursor over here, when you are placing a cursor over here, the point which comes to mind is hover. Hover. So when I'm placing a cursor over here, what I want to display the data. Display inline block. So when I'm placing a cursor over here, still it is not displaying because you have to say which data need to be displayed. So which data need to be displayed here? Hide and show. You can see. In order to make this more clear, what we can do over here is we can provide some positioning for this thing. Let me provide some positioning. border style solid. Now I want to bring it down, padding 100 pixel. Oh, okay. So you can play with this CSS by giving top, bottom, and all. So our intention of this example was to display the context when you place a cursor over there. Now what this the same thing we are going to apply over here. So when I'm placing a cursor over here, this data need to be displayed. Guys, are you following? Do you have any questions up to here?
No, sir.
So this is a very important example. If you are clear with the small one, then you will be clear with this whole. So let me proceed. Do you have any other questions? Sandeep, do you have any questions? You can see that Sandeep. Leela, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So we are good up to here, right?
Yeah.
So quickly, I don't have that code, so let me quickly move it. What else is needed in this one?
తేజ ఇట్లా మెకానిక్ ట్రై చేసుకుంటావా అంటే నాకంత ప్యాషన్ లేదు అంటే అట్లా ఎందుకు సైజ్ చేస్తున్నారా అని పక్కన అన్ని చేస్తాను అనమాట. ఒకసారి ఈ డబ్బులు తీసిన తర్వాత దాంట్లో పోతారా ఎవరైనా లైఫ్ ఎంజాయ్ చేసుకుంటుంది.
Guys, can you put on mute? Because this session is getting recorded. So now, here we go. Let me teach you one more concept here. When I am placing my cursor here, this should look like a hand. Cursor hand. Sorry for spelling mistake. C U R. Cursor as hand. So you can see that only list will be having a, in this, in between that the gap will not be having this. So it's pretty simple. Just use a cursor as hand. Here, if you see the properties of cursor, then you will be coming to know much more about this. Help. This is what symbol we have for help, and many more we have. If you open your tool Adobe Dreamweaver, then you will be coming to know about all this stuff, which will be helping you a lot. Let me make it back to hand now. Yeah, now from here so in about us, we should get some drop downs over here. So let's do that. So any doubts, guys? You have opened the line. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will explain you once again if you're not clear. So in about us, what we have? About college, vision and mission. Secretary message. What is this? Objectives. Okay. So let me come back. So you can see that it's look very beautiful over here. Correct? So now, come on, speak up what we need to do now. So in general, what we call this one is menu. and this one is nothing but submenu. Okay, so here the submenu is getting displayed within the menu. So what do we need to do for this?
The submenu should be in the vertical bars.
Okay, it should come as a vertical navigation. Okay, before going for the vertical, what else we need to do? If you see over here, by default it is hidden over here, so let's hide that one first. So how to hide? Come on guys, speak up.
Display none.
Very good. Display none. So let me refresh it. So now this got hidden, but again there is something which is getting distorted over here. Let's fix that one as well.
Because it is having two bits.
Yes, it is having two diffs. So we have to sort out this one. This div is occupying some area, right? Let me remove one div from here. Now, so we are done with the first part. Now the second part comes over here. What is the second part? When I place a cursor over there, then it should display some data. That is nothing but submenu should get displayed over there. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm creating a class as menu. So when I'm placing a cursor on menu, then submenu should come. So I need to write a code for menu. Placing a cursor is nothing but what it is. Hover, right? So when I'm placing a cursor, something is happening, but the data is not getting displayed over here. So we want a data over there. And today I will explain you about this thing as well. How to make the things as fixed. You can see that on the day I said you, but I forgot to explain. The screen should be fixed even you maximize and minimize. So let's complete this one and then go to that point. So for that, what is required here? You should bind it. So you can see that it's getting displayed. It's getting displayed, but it is a what it is vertical. We need it horizontal. So what to do? Guys, are you there or we left?
So then we should display the style as none for vertical.
If you display the style as none, so you mean to say that we should use list style none, correct?
Yes, sir.
Let me apply that. What is this, this for? Let me show you and explain you. So when you go for unordered list, you will be getting some dots over there. In order to reduce the dots, we will be having this one. But here in our case, we don't have the dots. So what is another way then? Why it is coming as vertical by default? Oh, I removed
List
some.
style type none, sir. That's it.
Huh. What I am asking is, see, about college, vision, these all things are coming in a menu itself. And my question is, why it is coming as vertical by default? When we have specified this one as list, it should come horizontal, right?
Because you have given display inline, sir, so it is taking as an inline block, so that's why it was taking. Okay,
Very good.
maybe. Yeah.
Excellent. Very good catch. So here li we have given. So this li is applicable for entire. So if you defined anywhere, then it will apply on that as well. You can see that you have defined it over here. So in this also you have defined li. So it will be applicable for all. So in order to avoid this, what you can do, you can go for some class. So any class like an AV I am giving. Just 1 minute. So guys, are you following?
Yes, sir.
So what we want is, we want this to be displayed as vertical rather rather than horizontal. So this li is impacting on that. In order to override that, what you can do is, you can specify some class in this one. Let me open a tool. And let me check what are the different properties we have in display. So you mean to say that we have given inline, so because of that it was coming in a single line, correct?
Yes, sir.
So yesterday you people have worked on a vertical navigation bar. So what you have defined for vertical?
List style type none, sir.
So by defining that one, did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Let me check that. Yeah, list style type none.
It worked for us, sir.
What is that?
List style type none. It is working, sir, because I tried.
Yeah, it's not working in this case because you have to give some display also. Because by default display is none. You have to remove the none and you have to specify something.
1 second, sir, because it is having like for the li there are two li's for classes, sir. You're having like you should differentiate the li's with one class and this li's with another class. So maybe there is a confusion
Hmm.
at the parent
Yeah,
and child.
correct, correct. But that is a very high level change. You have to make many changes here. So in order to avoid that, I'm looking for some workaround. If that won't work, then we'll go for that one. Let me try this list item. So if you get confused at any point in line, you have, let me give this as block and check. Okay, so now here we have to do some border. Sorry, color. Some other color I'm giving for time being. And
In the submenu only, why can't you try with the list type, style type none, sir? Because display none you have given, right?
yeah, I will use that one as well. You, you got it right. Now
Yes.
this we have to sort out. Let me try that list style type none. So this
We have given two options, sir. The display none and also the this style type. No.
display none, why we are giving display none? If you don't give display none, then it will be always displayed with the menu. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
So we have to make it none in the beginning. None means it will be hidden at the first level.
Okay.
So we got the menu. Now we have to take some positioning over there. We have to provide some padding. And first step we have done very successfully. That is nothing but placing a cursor and getting a menu. So what is the next level we have? The next level is we have to sort it in a perfect way. That is nothing but we should get a drop down. As we have defined list for all, because of that, it is creating a problem for us. So let me go in this way. What we have for list. Mhm. Menu is class, right? Dot menu. So this should be, as we have applied li for all, it's creating a problem. Mm, what is another way? ul li. Let's create one class in this one. So here you can go with the table for time being, and we will do some analysis how to get that in a single line. TR, TD, close of TD, close of TR, TR, TD. Here also we need to replace with TR, TD. With TR we have to go with close of TD, close of TR. So many are there. TD, TR. So you got it somehow. Now you have to provide the perfect matching for that, and you have to get it exactly below that. So how to do that?
Padding.
Yeah, padding, and as well as you have to provide some border for this one.
Mhm.
Let me handle with padding. So padding, it's better to handle with the developer tool itself. So here you have about us, and here you have submenu. The position is like this. Here you have got defined padding, so it's empty over there. So let me provide some padding for submenu. Padding. Let me give 10 pixel and see what how much it will. So now we provide some color, background color. Let me connect my charger. So I'm giving a color as blue, and font color should be white. Border, did we specify border? No, right? Display menu. So color is not affecting on that. Let me check why it's not working. Class submenu. It's not working because the fonts text is defined in a table. So we have to go for table. Define table in a separate table tag. Color is white I'm giving. Let me check then. Yeah. So in this way we have to, another point, we have to send this to this position. Padding left to 100 pixel I'm giving. So this is defined under something. Table is defined under whom, it is defined under diff. So we should provide padding on diff. What is happening over here is if it is taking a 10 100 pixel difference inside the diff. So padding is within the elements. Margin is from corner to this one. So let me define diff. So padding is defined over here. So in sub menu, let me define left as 100 pixel. Okay, let me remove the, still we are getting this gap. We have to fill this gap first, and we have to remove this border. Let's complete the gap, then we'll think about the border and all.
Why don't you put padding left and reduce the pixel size?
Come again.
Why don't you put the padding left and reduce the pixel size from 100 pixels to less than 100? Because
Okay,
100 it is moving all the way from above as well.
yeah, less than 100 it's going up to here. Let me provide margin. Margin from left as 100 pixel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now we have to put this div a bit down. So margin top as 100 pixel. It's going, it's very good to see that if you give a big figure, then changes will reflect. If you give small 3 4 difference, no, then it will be a problem. Now we have to handle this border. So how to handle border? Border color I would like to give as the above one, the same color. Okay, so the same thing we have to apply for admission. Another point, how to get this uh, highlighted. This alignment we have to take care, just moving a bit over the margin 90. Got up. So 87. Okay. So I'm going to give this as an assignment to you guys. At least complete this one. All you have to apply. And don't apply multiple CSS for all this whole. One CSS is enough for all. But make sure that you have class over there. For example, let's go for admission now. This highlighted and all which we have seen yesterday, you can apply on that. Highlighted means when you, it should be like this. Let's go for admission now. So this is a part for admission. So this again I'm going to apply the same properties of above, class as menu, and in admissions I'm going to use the same concept. What is that same concept? Writing a div, defining a
Right.
list. So what we have in admission procedure and guidelines.
Application.
So from about college will be application form,
FAQs.
FAQs, what is that next one we have? Browser.
Brochure. Brochure.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here you have to handle with some padding for this one as well. And if you specify the width, then this will be coming like this. If you fix the width of submenu, let me fix the width as 30 pixel. 30 is very less. It's for this case it is very 300 is very huge. You can just handle with the width and all. What I mean to say is if you have huge content, that it will be continued in the second line. So when I'm placing it at the admissions, this should come over here. So you have to handle this one. In the same way, you should go for academics and all these things you have to. So I'm going
Can you
to
share this file?
come again.
Sorry, can you share this file, sir?
I'm not clear what you are asking.
Can you share this file, sir?
Yeah, I would like to share this file with you. Let me share with my Gmail. Can you please drop this file in? I'm going to my Skype got blocked over there, so please share with the team. I will be sharing another Skype ID. So simply what you do is download it from mail and drop in the Skype that we have group, right? Just drop in that group.
Okay. Already we have in Google Docs, so we can share
Correct.
in there.
Right, right. You can share it over there as well. So your assignment over here is like you have to get all these perfect drop downs and with perfect alignments. So this file I have shared with you. So please work on this one and make sure that it should have all this grid out when I'm placing a cursor. This thing should be there. If you're not getting enough time, at least do for two, about us and admission. It will be appreciated if you do all. And whatever I'm giving daily, if you work on that, so that it will be practice for you. Okay? So do you have Vikram ID? Uh, that what I mean to say, he's not there in WhatsApp also, right?
Yes, sir.
So please let him know via mail or something. I will drop a mail to him regarding the timing. No worries. So please share this file with everyone. I will also try to drop this file in the shared location. If you want, you can access this one and try to complete this. And tomorrow evening here. So what is the time you said? 9 p.m. over there, right?
Yes, sir. 9 a.m.
9 a.m. it will be. You don't have any problem, right?
No, sir.
Fine. So tomorrow we will be learning about the scrolling and some one more concept is there. Few more concepts. In fact, there are many more concepts I can say. CSS is very wide. So combinators. This concept I'm going to explain you tomorrow. And few more this I'm trying to cover this out whenever I get bandwidth. Like if you have 10 minutes, 5 minutes left out, then I will take this important concept. How to highlight the nth element of a div and many more things are there which we will take care. So thank you so much for joining guys. Have a
Thank you,
nice
sir.
day.
So what's the time from tomorrow evening for you, sir?
So yeah, tomorrow let me note it, put it down over here. IST next class will be on 4th 02 2016 and the time will be 8:30 p.m. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So Sandeep, are you there? Fine. So if you have any questions, you can stay on the call. If you don't have any question, you can drop off. Let
Okay,
me
sir. Thank